good, everybody? Welcome to the Rock Code Show. We are here for another night in West Virginia. Have a little wander around, see what scrapes we can get into. Do you know what? I've just realised I've not got any glasses on. I will need those. Bear with me just one sec, guys. Alright, we're back. And with sweet vision. Now with that light on here, you can see the screens in my lenses. That's dope. Anyway, before we get into it with a little bit of fun times in West Virginia, we've been over on Twitch watching the Reactor event from Get Wrecked Labs. If you don't know who Get Wrecked are, they're a UK-based digital marketing agency, essentially, that focuses on branding and marketing for content creators. I'm underselling them, really underselling them for what they are. They're brilliant. GetWreckedLabs.com if you're ever interested. They do some incredible work, and they work with some of the some huge names in the content creation space. The main one that I know, and the reason that I know about them, even though I'm in the UK and they're in the UK, I should just know about these guys. Forgive me, is that they've done some incredible work for Glad, and it really is some of the best branding work I've seen on Twitch, bar none. So, if you're interested in what they do and the events that they host, they just started the whole Reactor thing, which is content creation, sort of like masterclasses for streamers and YouTubers. People just make content online and entertain online, and it's they do what they do. And they just started these events just before the lockdown all started, and I think what's going to happen from now on is the events are sort of going to be all online on Twitch, and it's just go over, take a look, see what's what. But yeah, it was great. Covered a whole range of topics, from the kinds of content you should be making, or they recommend that you make, or things that have worked for the guys that were there. And the guys that were there were Glad, I Frostbolt, and Eric, or Fire Cognitions from Advanced GG, and great lineup for a start. But they would talk about content, the type of games you play, branching out into variety, how to approach and deal with sponsorships, which is a really cool thing, because Glad made a really good point that it's got to be a sort of an authentic relationship between the sponsor and you. And that just makes sense, doesn't it? If you're not really committed to the thing, and it's not really about what you like, then it's going to show when you talk about these things. But yeah, it was just really cool. It was a really cool 2 hours that flew by, and an awful lot of great insight into how to get on a little bit in the content creation space and do your thing, and a lot of really good advice that I'm going to be taking away from it and looking into. So you might see me spamming which side are we on? There we are. YouTube links into the comments over there. But we'll have to have a little look at the the plausibility and the workability of that, because I think what we might do is we've got little clips that we share on Twitter and things and Instagram when we get a chance to just show off highlight some of our favourite moments from the stream. But things like the follow streams is pretty cool. It's like a ride along for people who don't get to see it live. Playing it, using YouTube as a sort of a place where we could say, oh, we played this game, cool. You can see the whole series over there. Some nice thumbnails, some pointing towards some more stuff. Come and see us over here on Mixer, that sort of thing. But we'll have to see how we can make that work, and whether, all the time is always well spent, but how it makes sure that what we do over there works for us and brings people over here and grows what we're trying to do here, and lets us share the games that we're playing with more people. But yeah, it was cool. The next time they have one, I highly recommend getting involved, because you will not be disappointed. But yeah, huge shout out to Get Wrecked Labs and the Glad and the Frostbolt Fire Cognitions. there's a lot of things there that a lot of people are really, really going to appreciate. So, you know, I imagine that there'll be stuff on their Twitter and YouTube, and Glad, Frostball, and Farcock all did like a 30-second like quickfire stuff about Twitch, stuff about YouTube, stuff about partnerships. That'll be really useful if there's something that you're really stuck on. And I imagine that'll be on their Twitter and things too. So keep an eye over there on Twitter for those guys. But yeah, feeling a little bit inspired about the whole content creation thing, and that, you know, it seems like it's a little bit of a closed shop for a lot of things now. Like the gold rush is definitely over. You know, this is sort of, you're into a case of there's a lot of people here now, so you've really got to differentiate your content. It's not a case of get yourself online, you know, build yourself a community because it's you, one other guy, and maybe a third guy a little bit over there. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of things there that are really going to help me, and probably will help you too. So if you get a chance, enjoy yourself. Take a look at the video when it goes up. You won't be disappointed. Truds, what's good, man? It was awesome to see you over there on. You see me pop on the Xbox there. That was a pretty good reactor event, man. Really, really impressed with with some of the stuff that was being said, some of the recommendations and things. It was really good. It was a really good 2 hours. It just absolutely flew by as well. So yeah, definitely learned some more stuff. I mean, there's a lot of things there that Harris is talking about on the Alpha Gaming YouTube channel, but it's always good to see that someone the size of Glad is saying the same things as what Harris is saying, because I mean, it's not legit advice what he says, but it shows you that in terms of scale, this advice works. You know what I mean? The advice is constant, and it is a single thing that works no matter how big you get. The pathway is really good. But yeah, Glad was great. Glad's always great, isn't he? I can't believe he shaved his beard. He looked weird. I took the first look at the stream and thought, what's Glad done to himself? But yeah, Frost was awesome too. I mean, Eric from Advanced GG was really good too. He took a bit of there's some really weird comments in there from one guy, and it was just like, this guy just seems awesome. Like, just seems really cool. But it was a good session overall. I'm still really, really bummed by the fact that I didn't. I was going to go to Birmingham for the first reactor event, and I didn't. In the end, you know, the day of, I didn't bother, and I really wish I had. But that was cool, man. Yeah. Jealous of people's success, and that's one of the things that I probably should have asked. I was thinking of a question to ask. I was going to ask something mixer related, but I don't think it was the place to be talking about, you know, I'm streaming elsewhere to where we're having this conversation. What do you think's the right idea? And they're clearly all just going to say, well, Twitch is the place, just go to Twitch. But it was one that I did want to ask about, is like how you deal with trolls, consistent trolling, and you know what the best way to deal with that is, and whether it's a case of, you know, just roll with it and just, you know, try and roast them a little bit. You're in control at the end of the day, you know, throw the banhammer around if required. Goth's really, really, really good with trolls. He just absolutely mauls them, and then lets Snowy ban them, and it's just like, you sir, you have this. Exactly right. But I suppose he's like just got an absolutely rapier way as well, which helps. Some people get in there thinking they've made it real funny, and they get absolutely roasted, and it's like, whoa. Craziness. Anyway, it's time to get in there. Yeah, British sarcasm helps, particularly with our American and Canadian cousins. Well, people who aren't British, to be honest. All right, adventure. Yeah. The thing that went in an argument, it's like, I hate to do this to you, but you've, as you can tell from the comments, you've been absolutely trolled to pieces yourself, sir. So, toodly boos. How are you doing anyway, man? You had a good day? Oh. Yeah, I was thinking about, obviously I'm going to start uploading these streams as sort of like a playlist of how we progress through the day. But I need to work on some thumbnails, and I'm thinking of probably this screen that was showing now, the load screen, the West Virginia one, without the survival guide in for one would look pretty cool. But we'll have to work it out. See, I really like Lono. I think he's just really interesting, really fun watch. We'll stay in this world, we're good. Alright, so what stats do we have? Well fed and rested. We need to find something to get well tuned. Yeah. Yeah. Just listen. Nothing wrong with listening. Where were we headed to? Well, we follow the overseas journey. Was that back over in? Yes, that was Sutton, wasn't it? Okay. So we got Sutton and Somersville, the two places that we need to go. Tempted I might head over to find a next journal first, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, cool, man. Okay, so map. Shall we? Was there anything to travel to Flatwoods and see if there's anywhere we can get well tuned, and then we'll head on over to Sutton. And then once we've dealt with Sutton, we'll head over to Somersville and see if we can't find the Assaultron body for the guys over at the Wayward. Oh, that wine is good. It's good, yeah. I've moved the camera in a bit as well, so you can see me a bit more. That's one thing I've noticed from the streams, is that I look like I'm really far away. But I'm actually not. I'm only like less than what, arm's length away. So yeah. Let's have a quick look. And bum. Like West Frost and follow. Alright, there we go. Right, do you know what, actually, let's move that to the desk so that when you eventually vibrate, which you will, we's good. Okay. So first things first, let's find some musical instruments and get ourselves well tuned. Right, what weapons do we put on? We're thirsty. What do we have for that? Are we still using the fofo? Okay. Aid. Just gonna waste that purified water. We use that dirty water. Actually, we'll boil it up anyway while we're here. Might as well get the XP for boiling that water. First things first. First things first. Nothing in there. Hello. Banjo, guitar, piano. I don't mind. Any of them will do. Actually, first things we'll get in and we'll use this cooking station. Craft. Easy. Let's just turn those fans on. Alright. Boiled water. Now 1 XP for that lame. I remember that glitch in Skyrim before they patched out for the first time around, that you could just make iron daggers forever. Basically, it's basically the same system as Skyrim, but you could just make iron daggers and just level yourself up to 99 on all your skills. It was like, hey. and then go out and just maul things. Well, I said that, it wasn't like it was more a case of you just went out because you'd crafted yourself some Daedric armor, and it was like, yeah, you gon' get it. You gon' get it today. Ah, good times. Good times. Yeah, you love a good bug, don't you, man? Oh, well, whatever. We'll just keep wandering around. If we happen across if we happen across something that we can use to sort out the well-tuned stuff, then we're good. That's it, man. You gotta find that stuff that nobody's made. That's what people are looking for. People are looking for stuff that they've not seen. That's all they're after. Oh, why does it feel like this server's gonna drop? Yeah, that guy hasn't got a head. Well. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna leave that alone. Strange. Whatevs. Okay, let's keep going. Let's find our way sudden and see what's what. Flatwoods. But yeah, I like the that comment, speaking of sarcastically saying content nobody's ever made, that guy was like, oh, we've known about this build for 3 months. It's like, come on, man. Like, you're not the gatekeeper of what people have seen and not seen. I didn't know about it. That guy who was like over 1,000 liked didn't know about it. Just be cool. Not everything's about you and the things that you've seen. On the, I'm not sure which build it was, but one of the comments was, oh, we've known about this glitch for like 3 months. Like, well, you know, why are you sharing videos on it? It's just like, come on, man. Yeah, the hunter bug. And it's just like, come on, really? Really? You don't need to be a douche. Nobody's here. Nobody's here for that. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I'm just going to go on the internet and just rag on people. If that's what gets you through the day. Times are hard right now. I'm not going to really judge you too much about it. Do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to find a way to turn those notifications off. I have to have a look when I finish the stream about turning those online notifications off. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. Some people know stuff, other people don't know stuff. And there's nothing wrong about that. I found it a lot with, particularly in the kind of job I do, that people know stuff about how to like code things and build things, or they know like they can see an error in code and things that you might not necessarily see as like a junior that I am. And like, oh, isn't this obvious? It's like, well, maybe to you. Like, not everybody sees everything the same way, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Just be cool. Because ultimately, nobody really cares. Or nobody cares enough, that is. Or at least in my experience, that's what I found. Where we at? So, first things first. Ooh, feeling real janky tonight. Okay, so we are on the rail. So we're heading, if we just keep this way, we're going to find our way to Sutton. That's a fantastic glitch. I suspect that box fell and killed that guy. That's what we're going to go with. There's nothing in there. Fantastic. But yeah, who cares? Just enjoy what you're going to enjoy, and if you feel a need to rag on somebody because they're enjoying something that you think they shouldn't be enjoying, Then you crazy. You crazy, man. Crazy. Okay. So I've had a little think about what games I'm going to stream and what things we're going to do on the channel. And I'm thinking we'll get ourselves through the what is basically the story mode in this, so like the Overseer's Journey and the stuff with the Wayward. Then we'll move on to something else. Not to, you know, say bye-bye to this before we've even really begun on it. But I'm really keen to like get into the Mario Odyssey playthrough and really dig into that and get through that. Maybe get a Zelda playthrough in, have a little look at what games are coming out and if there's things that, you know, we can play and enjoy together. That's a plan at least. That's mine. Hello there, Vendabot. Alright. What you got? I'll take those bobby pins, I know that much. Thank you. Laser gun. Troop stock. Metal arm, metal leg. Yes, we'll take it. Yes, we'll take it. Anything else? Pipe gun, a line barrel. Nah. 4-4. Ooh, that's tempting, but I'm not going to spend all those caps on that. No, no, no. Goddamn robot. What do you think I'm made of? Do you think I'm made of caps? Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well, oh well. Fine. Fine, fine, fine. Apparel, Tails Mill. Did I buy both of those? Oh god damn it. That'll teach me not to read. And be like, ooh, stuff. Metal left leg, you go. Ooh, breast. Excellent. And get a level 15 and rock that bad boy out. And make him hurt. Shove the old double barrel down. Make the ting go skiat. Lighthouse. Oh yeah, it's back at the start of the game, isn't it? I should have went that way. Oh well. Something to look out later if we get a chance. Let's see what we got over here. Hello. Oh, that's a carousel horse, which isn't weird, but alright. Oh, an achievement, yay. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, Scotch Wanderers up there, excellent. And that looks like a red base. Okay, let's see what we can find. I'm on the lookout for goodies. Yeah. Where are those goodies at? Show the goodies. Ah! That's right. Oh man, your head fell off. Wow. I would not have expected that to happen. Okay. Let's have a goose. Your corpse, excellent. Still plenty to look at. I want to check the church before we do anything. Let's have a quick look up here. Anything? Nothing? No. Oh well. What have we got equipped? Oh, the pipe revolver. Okay. Oh boy. Okay then. Let's go and check the church out. See what we can find. Right. Oh, hello there. Oh. Okay. You got a me hook, goddamn. That thing away from me. Ugh. Ah! Why don't you die? Reloading. Alright. How are we down to? Oh, marksman rifle, 101 rounds in this. Oh, goddamn. Okay. Well, this is what we're going to be shooting. There we are. This is what we're going to be shooting things with for the foreseeable. Since we've got 106 rounds on it. Seva. Alright, so that was another one. A 38 round and a pipe rifle. Break this stuff down. Right then. Okay. We'll find our way over there. So through this building. Ah, right. Whoa. Homie does not play that sort of shit. Aye. That guy died hard. That man had a shotgun. Is this like a scorch town or something? It looks that way, doesn't it? Okay. Let's find a way up there though. There we go. There we go. Commodore the Explorer. Alright, what we got? Leather left arm, we'll take it. And a Molotov cocktail, we'll take it. Antibiotics. I don't really care about live fire training. It's a duff bag. None. Reloading. Ah. You tricked me, stairs. Bobby pin. Some gunpowder. Excellent. Okay. How are we getting up there then? There we are. There we are. I've just got to look. Dog food. Okay. Actually take that because it's really good for hunger. We're okay for hunger for the time being. We still can't get the house this way, so we need to go up one more level. Ah, see, so it looks like the Scorch took over the town from the Raiders. A sheep. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Molotov cocktail. Ooh, we'll take those. Ooh, I'm over encumbered. Fantastic. I have to find a desk and break all this shiz down. All the more reason to get up to the house, because normally, we'll go. Normally the stuff there, workbenches and things in the bigger buildings. So we'll take a look at it and see what we can find. Cause there's nothing in the church. Ah, no, don't fall down. Okay, we're good. What are you? You're just a desk. Okay, no worries. Ah, so we could just get. Oh, yeah, we didn't need to go this way. Okay, that's good. Oh, I'm so sleepy and tired. That's what happens when you're over cucumbered, guys. Don't ever let yourself get over cucumbered. Advice 101 from your homeboy BC. Getting over cucumbered is bad for your health. Alright then. Alright. Let's find us a table to scrap some stuff. Overseas home. Ah. Oh. I mean, this is all new. Last time I got to Flatwoods, and that was literally it. Actually, no, I got Morgantown. yeah, I got Morgantown and that was it. So this is all brand new. I'll have to cut the content up and make this in a reaction channel. Well, hello. Okay. Yeah. Let me, I need to find if you've got anything I can break. We'll use the brick. Oh, god damn, I'm going back outside. Why don't you read code? Why don't you read? One day, I'm going to learn. Dun 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 dun. Oh man, this Stream Beats playlist. I know I've literally said it every single time I've streamed, but it's so good. And I know Harris is making a fortune from it, but I can't recommend it enough to anyone. You're doing a bit of streaming and want some background music? Harris is your man. Alright, let's see where the overseer wanted us to go. Do you know one thing I was looking through my the VOD from Tuesday's stream, and I'm still really shocked by how good the mic quality is on these SteelSeries for a headphone. Like, well, the headset mic, it's just pretty much negated the need to buy a mic entirely. And until I get to the point where like I really need, or they're even breaking, or you want that upgrade a bit, there's no intention to change them, which is just like wow. And cheers, truds. That's all I'm after, really. Like, one of the things I always think for myself is that when I'm watching a stream or I'm watching a YouTube video or I'm just watching something, the audio is always really important for me, and it's it's a thing for a lot of people that it is a really important thing that the audio is right, because people can forgive a lot of like issues with the image quality, because let's be fair, like that's one of the more difficult things to get absolutely spot on. But yeah, if you get the audio right, you don't even need to be watching. You just know that the audio quality is good enough to enjoy the whole thing. And it's something that one of the Professor Broman podcasts, and he was just like, yeah, stream quality is stream quality. It literally differs from person to person and internet connection to internet connection. But the audio, because it's like really low intensity for data, or like low use for the data, that's the thing that will come through real clean for the vast majority, like 99.9% of the people that view your stream or that view your content in whatever way they were. That's the important thing, getting that right. Alright, obviously. Hey, it's my boy Davenport. I'm really pleased actually, because I got the new bits into the PC, the new graphics card, the new processor, and new motherboard and things, because work-wise I'm moving more towards doing more video work myself, and I needed something that had a bit more oomph in it to just render really well, and it's translated quite nicely into this. Cause I've noticed a difference. I had a download of a stream I did of was it Hollow Knight? I think it was Hollow Knight on my PC that I was looking at a little while ago, and I had another look at it on Monday, and that GDX 1080, that 1060 I had was a good card, and it did a really good job for me. And the 1600X processor that I had was actually, it punched really high above its weight. but you could see, like, you know, stream both at 720, 60 frames, and it's just because obviously it's a bit more intensive on all the cards and all the CPUs. Is like it wasn't as clean on the way out, and the way that the audio layered over it didn't really work as well. So yeah, I'm quite pleased actually. Okay, what you got for me, Overseer? Okay. Yep. Okay, so we're heading there anyway. So is this like, it seems to me like this is an actual story now. Crazy. So we're getting an actual story. This is madness. Hey, I'm glad you're here now. Oh, what did I just do? Oh yeah, okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. The overseas logs. Okay. Fine. Oh, so she was from Sutton. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so we need to get a specific one, typically. Okay, we'll go. Alright. Let's scrap this stuff down. What's your first things first? Let's deal with that. And break that down. Ooh, studded leather. Ooh. Pipe rifle. It's 38 special, doesn't it? That's fine, we'll break that down, actually. Yeah, screw it. No, we'll break the pipe pistol down, maybe. Because they're all modular, aren't they? So, screw it, break it down. Ooh. Short double barrel shotguns. I'm at level 15. Okay, yeah, don't break that down. I made that mistake and broke down my other shotgun. And now I don't have a shotgun. And I'm really unhappy about it. Short pump action shotgun. And I might as well just wait to get to level 15 for that. Because 25 difference in damage is just like, that's one shot in most things that we're coming across at the moment. Break that down. Alright, so wooden right arm. I really like this, that the one of the ways that you learn is by breaking stuff down. Okay, I can't read that map. Lame. Alright, so there's nothing good here. Fine. Where's that desk fan? We'll take that. Because those break down into screws. No, I don't want to craft, god damn it. Alright, exit that. No, I don't want to This is what happens when you go from using a Switch controller all day to using a bloody Xbox controller. X's and Y's don't make sense anymore. Right. Scrap. Use the paddles. This is what the paddles are for. Map these bloody paddles. Okay. Let's go. Now we good. What you got in here? Oh, was that an aluminium can? I need lots of aluminium, I remember now. Okay, so she got stuff here that we can just take. And look at this, like she's living in the lap of luxury. God damn. God damn. So I'm still working on trying to find a variation of the broken cord handle over on Twitch, because I'm on the fence about giving it a crack there, to be honest. Just obviously it's a case of it's just a larger pool of people to draw from. As much as I like it here, and I do like it here, there's nothing wrong with expanding the old horizons. Yeah, I might do. Or I might just do broken hyphen code. Okay, it's not too far away. And I can still use all like the assets and things. Well, that was cool. Find the overseas house. Right, so we'll go and find that log. Where is this? Over there, isn't it? Down. Yeah, over there. Find the overseas journal in Sutton. But yeah, it'd just be interesting to see what the vibe is over there. All right. I wonder if this was the overseas old house. What's in the basement? Ooh, safe. Yeah, I don't know pre-war money. Should have a tinker's desk, yeah. Ooh, sealed one, the glue will take it. Give me the adhesive, I need it. I don't have a problem, you have a problem. Alright then. So it's in that room. I'm going to imagine that this was her room. Alright, play. Oh yeah. Weird. Let's have a little listen to see what she's saying. And by listen, I mean obviously we're going to read the stuff. Oh, I'm blind. No, not that. God damn it. Web analytics platforms. You are actually killing me. Okay, there we are. There we are. 25 years. Go, and who's doing what? Right, follow. Oh. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Do you not really like it about Mixer actually at the minute is there's like much more than just gaming happening. Seen a lot more like just chat and stuff. That's doing really well. Alright, so Morgantown High School. We need to go there anyway. So we've got 3 missions over at Morgantown, which is literally the other end of the map. All the way up here. I wonder if we can take this road, stick by the river, pick up a few new waypoints along the way. But I'm tempted before we do any of that to head over to Somersville and deal with the Assaultron stuff. So fast travel there and get a little bit on with that. That's what I was doing. Dum 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 dum. Gammies. Who is is for Fallout. No, not Fallout. Fallout. Alright, there we are. Alright then. Bum, 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 bum. Do you not really still need to find somewhere to get fine-tuned? That would be extremely helpful for us. Alright then. Hello. Alright, so there is. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry to do it to you, man. By that, of course, I mean I'm not sorry to do it to you. You have anything? No? Oh, yeah. No. Loose screws. Oh, yes. I cannot tell you the absolute hoarding nature of the things that I've done. It's done. It's done. One more thumbnail, knockdown man. So the loading screen where it is my character and the welcome at West Virginia. Just that, but without the actual, what do you call it? I think it's a photo mode. There is photo mode, isn't there? Yeah, that. So the frame is, so that one standard location. So that one, yeah, greetings from West Virginia, but with like, yeah, without any of the on-screen stuff, like that, essentially. So what I might do, I might screen cap that off my other screen. I'll find a way. Yeah, just something just to front the uploads. That isn't just, as much as, you know, my beautiful face is more the draw than anyone would ever need. Just something a little bit interesting with it. Yeah, actually use the yeah, I see what you mean. Use the middle of yeah, the middle of the frame as just whatever you want. That'd be cool. I'll have a look see if there's any assets on there, because I downloaded GIMP and I'm gonna have a little look to see if there's any well, have a look see if there's anything online with any frames or anything, or any templates that are already done that I can use to like just make some thumbnails. I think that's going to be the trick for me, is like, you know, I'm going to upload my playthroughs and things, and some of the more interesting things. I'm thinking like when I finished a game, doing, you know, like a 3 to 5 minute breakdown of the game and like my thoughts on it, and using that and uploading those there as well, so they're there for posterity for me. And, you know, if anyone wants to come in and take a look at what the vibe's like, you can generally get a good idea. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I need the Assaultron head, don't I? Don't care about jukeboxes. Assaultron head. Over there. Okay. I don't know him. Oh, that's Blood Eagle insignia. Scrap those items. Is he YouTube, or is he live stream, or? Ooh. Okay, that guy had wow. Oh yeah, I'll have a look, man. I like stuff like that. I like people looking at the no. Get away from me. I like people talking honestly about the games that they play and the games that I like. Ooh. Bullet Eagle this. Am I dying? I'm dying a little bit, aren't I? Let's get stimmed up. Ah, yeah, cool. See if I can't pop that head. Ah, no, come back. There we go, just blow things up instead. Sir, did you just not see your friend get blown to pieces? Ooh. Ooh, wee. A headshot, baby. I've always found like I've always wanted to try and get more involved with the Aussie side of things. Like I follow Excessive Profanity on Twitch. I'm actually sub to Excessive Profanity. He's the only person I'm sub to anywhere, because he's awesome. But like, just the banter feels like quite similar to how ours is. I mean, you'll know better than me because you've lived there, but it just seems like, yeah, a little bit acerbic, very sarcastic. Just that sort of like that vibe that those UK guys have. Shotgun style. Oh, you got surf, mate. Okay. Where'd that other guy's corpse go? Got blew around, didn't it? Yeah, I mean, judging by, I've watched him stream with, like, well, he calls it the Cub Force. That's literally just a name. But just like the crack between them, and just like the way he deals with trolls and people in the chat, it's just like, yeah, they all seem like the banner is just like epic grade, like nuclear grade. Bannosaurus Rexon. Hello there. What? You know, I'm just gonna pop your VATs. There we go. Yeah, I've one of my friends is a he's living in New Zealand at the moment, and he's gone over. He's a very good footballer. He's gone over to play in the like one of the lower professional leagues in New Zealand. And I mean, this guy's like 6.5 foot, built like a wall, but he's ginger. And he was just saying, like, we never give him, like, we give him a bit just for being ginger. You know things are. They're the only people that can get away with insulting based on what they look like. Not that there's anything wrong with being ginger. Just, yeah. But he was saying, like, the New Zealanders just are brutal with him. Just tearing him a bit all the time for no reason. It's like, it's all good stuff. Well, yeah, I was going to say he's a little fella compared to the Maoris. Those are big boys. Anything in there? Ooh, we'll take all this stuff. Lovely. Do you know what? Over cucumbered again. I'll find that. There was a stim desk, I think, somewhere. It was down there, wasn't it? Down back that way. Okay, we'll head that way. See what we can find. Yeah, no worries, man. Alright. Break this stuff down. And carry on. So we need a level up to get some more strength, so we can just carry some more. It's starting to get ridiculous now. Finding more and more stuff, I just don't have the means to actually carry it. So that is, there's a cooking station. Where was it? It was on one of these walls. I was up against one of these walls at least. Down here, wasn't it? Yeah. No? Oh, goddamn. Hello? Ah, there it is. There it is. See, I knew it was there. Just trust me. Trust me, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's scrap this stuff. So, scrap everything we don't need. You can get broken down. Ooh, a short scope. Lovely. 10 milli pistol, you can go. Keep you, because you're level 15 more. You can go. You can go. You can go. Alright then. Excellent. Good, yes, good. Okay, let's find this Assaultron head. Over there. Alright. Clear? Looks like we're clear. Yep, good. Around the back. Yeah, looks that way, doesn't it? Looks that way. Oh. miss that shot? No, I didn't. I didn't think I did. There we go. Hey, son, come on. You dead, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll take that stuff. Yes, sir, we will. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. Food and water. Okay. So, dog food. We will take it. We'll take those. And we'll knock in some purified water. What food have we got? We'll drop those. Eat them too. Alright, we see pretty good. Where are we going then? Okay, Duncan wasn't, that's what we got. Oh yeah, get your cross-pollination in there. Yeah, boy. You know, it was actually really, really interesting. The stuff from the reactor. There we go. Cross it over. We put it over here, and we put it over there. Alright then. Scrounge for food and water. Brilliant. Oh, we scrounge, boss. Right then. Let's find this stuff. Oh, we need the ID card. Okay, dope. Yeah, and this is the thing. It's like I was saying, hearing it from Harris was one thing, but hearing it from Glad and Anubis is something else entirely. Like, don't get me wrong, I trust Harris. He makes a fortune out of playing games and making YouTube videos. But Glad is Glad. And when Glad's saying, yeah, these are workable methods, it's like, okay. Just adds a little bit of edge to it. Skinner. Oh. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Well, this was it. Ethan, like, Goth talked about Glad and that. You know, he saw an opportunity to take the mantle up and be the man. And god damn is he the man. Just brilliant. Like I say, it's his authenticity that I'm always like really, really enamored by when I hear him speak, is that you know what he's saying, he means every word that he says because he's lived it. So, a Soltron, no. A Soltron's what we're after, okay. Next. Okay, you were a Soltron buddy at one point. Bam, 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 bam. Ooh, some Red X and dirty water. And some duct tape. Yeah, it's like there's an intensity to the streams that he has that, I mean, I think I reflect the kind of streams that I enjoy watching. You know, a little bit relaxed, bit of chat while we're playing. You know, just generally a pretty relaxed vibe as we go through. With the odd, oh my god, but still, like, you know. But there is a you know, what he does better than anyone else, and it's just him. Like, he is the man for that. Okay, I need an assault on body. Okay, done. But yeah, his content's great, and like the things, like the dedication he has to that community, and you could tell it really like tore him up to say the game's not in a place now where even I, who made the most out of what was there, can enjoy it as much as I would like. It's a shame, but you know. Alright, we can go straight upstairs. Dope, 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 dope. Shame. Okay. But yeah, I mean, he's a genuinely interesting guy as well, and I think that was one of the things that it's a hard, how can I put it? It's a hard thing to talk about when, because some people, I mean, sometimes some of the things they just don't, you know, some things to talk about just aren't interesting, and it is what it is. Some people just don't click. Sometimes, you know, it's just what it is. Where are we headed? We want that assault drum body, don't we? Okay, there we are. Ooh, Mr. Handy. But, you know, he's an interesting guy, and people like interesting guys, and you say some mad shit, but yeah, he is great. And there's, like I said, there's a reason for his success, and it's a combination of him being truly dedicated to what he does, creating some like really, really interesting content, like, you know, the challenges that he sets, and the like one-man things, etc., etc. He is brilliant. I'm gonna have to try and catch up with Frostbolt stuff as well, because Frostbolt seems like a really, really interesting guy too. Alright. Where on earth is this goddamn protector on body? Ah, let me through. Let me through, damn it. There we go. There we go. That's the Morgantown stuff. That's the optional for that. Pristine assault on body. I probably should have listened. That's a Mr. Handy. Damn. Do you know, actually, I like to speak to him. Right. Alright, that's the handy one. Okay. Yeah, man, he's just, it seemed to me like he was always on the cusp of being the man. There we go. That's a Protectron. We care about the Protectrons. Let's get it. Screw you. Let's see if that gets else is upstairs? But yeah, like the idea now that you could just get onto one of Dude's streams is just like, I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow morning. Well, I'm not sure anyway. Let's have a look. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. Eight, 5 8. I'll have to find a template for the thumbnail or do something just to get a template made. Getting sweaty, rainforest sweaty. Yeah, you'll need the best look as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. There it is. Hell, that projector on. Throw a Molotov at you. Ah, I'm on fire. Nice. Nice. Alright, there we are. Excellent. Pristine assault body. There we are. Ta-da. Yeah, best of luck, man. Alright, good. Okay, empty. Nope, nobody cares. Next. Ooh. Behind the walls? Okay, there was nothing there. Lame. Oh, it does require a higher picklock skill. Oh, I wonder what was there then. What if that's just the inside? Dog tags. Oh, there's Pigeon. What's good, man? How you doing? I feel bad for shooting that robot now. Actually, am I kidding? No, I don't. Alright, so since we're going to Morgantown, we could do it that way too. Excellent. This is good news, man. Good, yes, good. So, I leaned slightly to the left of my chair today, and the bolt came out with the arm, so not that I needed an excuse to get a new chair, but now I have a reason alongside an excuse to get a new chair. So I think that Secret Lab Titan XL is going to be the one. Yeah, it's a sign. It's a sign. Striff, call down, Striff. You take a new chair, you take. But yeah, it should be pretty cool. Snallygaster, jeez. So yeah, so I was looking at it, and the only issue is, because I ummed and ahed on it, I could have had the chair one by the 20th of May, because obviously coronavirus stuff is making it harder. But now we have to wait for the 20th of June, hopefully. Do you know, I'll have a look at the other ones to see if they come any quicker. The Batman one would be dope. I wouldn't mind the duct tape, damn it. Oh, maybe not, whatever. There's some of the special edition ones just like it's nuts. Some of the Game of Thrones ones are really, really cool. Do you know what, actually? Let's have a little rest. There's a little rest. Yeah, the House Stark one's really good. Alright, Pixar. But we'll take a look. That Batman one though, that is like, okay, so you are fantastic. Gammy is. Alright. Yes. Okay, so it seems that's the case. Right. Yeah, I'll take a look and see what the what good stuff is around for it, because I'm really excited about getting a new chair. I shouldn't be this happy about it. Although I was talking to Becca about picking up a Herman Miller or a human scale. Because if you think about like their investments over, 5 or 10 years, so I'm like, can I reasonably justify the amount that a Herman Miller costs? Given that it looks like we're probably going to be working from home for the time being and for the foreseeable future. Maybe. I'll have a little look, see if any of those Game of Thrones ones are there, and if not, then yeah. Might have a little look at Herman Miller. Oh, okay, Polly. What's good? Yeah, of course. Alright, now you're going to tell me what I want to know. Yeah. It's about the treasure's real, right? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, we've had a few conversations about reconfigurations and changes to the current setup that are interesting, to say the least. Ooh, lots of nice stuff. I'll take those. I want to level up as well. God damn. This feels like you're going to shoot me in a storage closet. I am not down for this. Wow. Yeah. Oh, look, it's Crane. Well. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the configuration is as we go forward. Alright. Hell no, I'm going to shoot this thing straight in the face. Of course I'm serious. Yeah, I'm interested to see how like all the buildings are going to look, because where we work isn't too much of a problem, but like Seafield House is just really packed in. But that's conversations for another time, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. That seems to be the thing. We've been talking about like work arrangements in terms of like opting in to do most of the week away from most of the week away from it. Ooh, what if it's a cure? Working with the cure. Okay. Yeah. Do you know what there is? There is a cure, isn't there, I think? Yeah. Yeah, just pin rooms. Just like Alright, fine, I'll do it. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Okay. Ah, that's what that was from. He did. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the mine, sort that out. Yeah, let's go, man. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we good. Alright then. Okay, So we need to go to Golly Mine for this. Let's rock. See, now things are interesting. Oh my god. I remember the first time I played this and I'm just like, this is just boring. That was the one thing that not having human NPCs in the game did for it. It wasn't like, you got that Fallout feeling of like the isolation and loneliness, but you didn't get any of the sort of like the interesting character driven stuff, which is what the NPCs do really well. So, you know, this stuff is great. This actually is like well, an incredible improvement. It feels like a completely different game. It feels like a proper Fallout game, just with, you know, you really have to lean into the survivalist side of things. I love that. Right, screwed. So we can, come on, there we are, Golly Mine. So lazy now. Let's go fast travel it. Yeah, definitely what it should have been. Like we're saying, I mean, I had the conversation with yourself and with other people on Twitter that it should have just been, this should have been an 8-man drop in, drop out co-op experience. Yeah. Just like Fable, should have just been like Fable, drop in, drop out. The people who are part of the sort of like join the world, you know, the people who join your game world can negatively affect it, but it can help you improve the world. Or if you opt in to like doing negative things in quest lines, then they can, you know, they can get involved in that. But that would have just been a much better way of doing things, and use this as a stepping stone to that proper multiplayer PvE PvP cross world that they want. Shame, really, because what we've seen here is potential. You'll get there. We'll get there. I say I trust Bethesda, but not this sure I do, you know. I just hope they don't really do like a bad job on Elder Scrolls 6, because that would break my heart. Treasure. So it is just that way again. Okay, dope. Tell you what, for a starting quest line to get you used to the world, this has been quite something. Hey, get away from me! Back, I say, back. Ah, yeah. Actually, I've got level above now. More strength, please. No. Yes. More pack rats. Sturdy frame. Armor weighs 25% less than normal. Fantastic. I will take you. Excellent. You go in there just like that. Whoa. What do you mean? Okay, we're good. That's more like it. That's more like it. You see. Sorry, do it to you. Miss Crane. It's always the case, man. It's always the case. Alright, Crane's map. 071990. Okay, 071990. 1990. Close this behind me. I still think though, man, that there's a lot of play in that sort of content. People really like that sort of, you know, this person started a year ago with no followers and like was really inexperienced in what they're doing, but here they are a year later. You know, the stuff that they're producing is awesome, and look at all the followers and things I've got, I still think there's definitely there's a bit of a play in there for you. I mean, even if it's nothing else other than like you do it, you know, before and after shots of things on your Instagram account, or if you do like, you know, things like the you could get like an octopus grip off of Amazon for like 3-4 quid, and just sit with your phone on next to what you're doing, and just record you doing a session for like an hour, and then just chop it up, because you know, just bits to make it so it's like a really seamless experience for people. I think I do really, really well. I do. And that's like niche content, and niche content just seems to like be really popular, which is weird. It's like an oxymoron and a sort of contradiction in terms, but people who have niche interests are always looking for ways of like finding more of that. Yeah, the whole, you know, before, during, after, people really like it. What's the thing, like the I've got the 11 Pro, which is helpful because it's got like loads of camera sets, but you can pick up like camera lens packs on Amazon again for like 12 or 15 quid, and there's one of them that's the macro lens, and it's just like an attachment, just literally just clips, just a clip on straight on top of the camera, it goes over the lens, and the macro is really good because it's like, I don't know, like 30 times zoom or something, just straight onto it, and it's ideal for those sort of things. So you can just set it, clip it on, and just like fiddle about with like the lighting and things. But you can get in there right in there to the minute detail. There's loads of things like that. I mean, even daft things like see the light box. Yeah, but again, the thing is there's nothing wrong with showing those flaws, and you can say, you know, this is where we're at. 6 months down the line, those flaws won't be there. But be cool. Like I guess, I mean, there's life considerations to take into account as well. But I'm just like a real, I don't know, like I've said it before. It's like I feel like a bit of a cheerleader for people. Like I like to see people succeed because it's awesome. Why you know, people's success doesn't detract from your own possibilities of success, and I just think that's like a wonderful thing. That, particularly when you get to see your friends succeed, that's awesome. That's like one of the greatest things you can you can be a part of. Seeing your friends do well, you can be a part of, just to be there and just say, yeah, man, look at my friend, he's doing really, really well. I'm a huge fan of that. Say things with Sammy on here and Truds over on YouTube, like, you know, hopefully those guys are gonna, I mean, Truds is doing really well, but the like, you know, I'd like to see Sammy come back here and just start smashing again, and yeah, just like doing a thing and just succeeding, because it's awesome. Success is awesome. I see, we just do what we do, or we just try to do the best we can. But like I say, I mean, one of the things that I read an article about like healthy mindsets, and it's just a weird thing, like the kind of things that you pick up on, and the kind of things that you find while we're all on lockdown are just, you know, but some of them actually have some substance to them. And the way the article put it was that it was Gary Vaynerchuk, actually. It was a guy that I follow, a digital marketing guy, and like massive like entrepreneur and hustler and all that sort of thing, like really sort of focus on the grind of what you're doing and get real enjoyment out of the grind, and then like the success comes afterwards. But the real success is like enjoying the grind, getting up to where things blow up. And he mentioned the real thing of, while you're grinding to get to where you want to be, you're going to see other people do well, disproportionate to how you're doing. And he said one of the healthiest things you can do is to keep yourself on track with that, is to just accept that their success doesn't detract from any possibility of you getting success. He called it the success pool, is that somebody doing well doesn't draw from your pool of possible success. And it's like, I read it and thought that's actually a really healthy way of looking at things, is that I'm interested in doing stuff with games and eventually trying to find my way back into the games industry and doing something, you know, even if it's sort of like community-based stuff like Daily does, or being involved in like digital marketing sides of things, or like front facing with like covering live streams like Xbox On and inside Xbox and all that sort of thing. But seeing other people's success in these things, like say, you know, you got Shroomy, who's done really well, and Astro's done really well. I mean, you won't know Astro, but like he's a Welsh streamer that I've known for 2 years now. Well, to be fair, I was streaming Destiny 2, and it's how I met Astro and Truds in the same stream, which was awesome actually. But they've done well, and you know, these successes are all really cool things to see and enjoy. But I just find I love it. I just love it. I just love people's success. It makes you really happy, because you know they're not competing with me per se. It's not how things are. They're like, none of this is a competition in reality. It's just a case of, do you enjoy it? If you get something out of it, that's awesome. But all good stuff. We all get to where we need to be eventually anyway. That's a little bit closer. Trying to hit with those inspirations. Late evening inspiration from old BC. Let's see. Come on, give me something else so I can reset my tries. No, why you do this to me? Get going on. Yes. So that is probably the A and the T. Mate. And that's it, man. They're just, you know, people. I think we're designed. Yeah. We're designed. I think for me, it's all about success. People want success, but I don't think it's a case of superb. Excellent. You know, their success it doesn't take away from anybody else's success. It should be used as a point of inspiration to say, look what can be achieved. And if you keep on with what you're doing, you're gonna get a go at that. You're going to get your turn eventually, because that's just how things are. And again, it's another thing that I'm a firm believer in, that everybody gets there one way or the other. And it's, you know, it's the whole, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Yeah, let me in. Stupid ant. This is it, just stick to stuff, man. Like I say, ultimately, the enjoyment you derive from the things that you do is the real reward, in my humble opinion on these matters. Like, this sort of thing, I've mentioned it before, that you know, I'm going to start a digital marketing degree soon, and a big part of that is going to be video content production and editing. And you know, why not produce content in a way that I enjoy to work with? It just makes sense to me. And if anything comes of this in terms of, you know, if it grows in a way that, you know, draws me on toward partnerships or sponsorships or, you know, financial sides of things, then cool. But if not, I've still enjoyed all the times I've been playing games and sharing my opinions on games with people. You know, I'm not losing out. Well, I'm definitely not losing out anyway. I just get to play games. That's just what we like. Oh, that bad door. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're back to the start now. Okay, that's alright. Okay. But yeah, if you enjoy it, that's a thing. And that comes through. When people enjoy what they do, it just... it seems to add an extra layer of authenticity, and people like that. Personal security. What we got here? 044 snub nose 44. Yeah. I'll take those rounds. Thank you. All right. Let's find this cache. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how things pan out for me in terms of like what work stuff, and you know, doing more of this and see if I can balance it out, because that was always my problem, is I could never balance things. Okay. Energy weapon, shotgun, rifle, pistol, unarmed, melee weapons. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, just in terms of life stuff, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mentioned this to Beck yesterday, or maybe earlier today. It's hard to tell all the days, just, you know, should we get a rifle or should we get an energy weapon? So other piece. Do you know what? I kind of like this rifle. Should we get a one-handed here? We'll get a pistol. Screw it. Do it. 2-shot 44. Okay. Well, Beck's always understood that this has always been like a big part of who I am. Like, games have always been just, you know, another thing for me, that it's part of what makes me me. And she's always, like I say, she's always been awesome with it. Ooh, 2-shot pistol like that. Okay. Which is great. But like, she mentioned it to me, and I mentioned to her that now that the baby's here, I think we've got a responsibility as well to show her, particularly as she gets older and she starts to understand a bit more about, not the world, that's wrong, it's a bit of a highfalutin way of talking about it, but we've got a bit of a responsibility to let her know that, you know, the things that you want to do, if you want to, just go for it. Give everything that you're interested in a go, because all you lose is that sort of doubt as to whether it was worth it or not. And I don't want to be a hypocrite about these things. I don't want to be able to say to my daughter, go and chase your dreams, when I've never shot my shot with things that I've wanted to do. So, you know, there's always time to get a job in an office, working for a council or working for the public sector or something like that. There's always time for that. You know, you never. It's, you know, as you'll know yourself, man, it's a case of those years when you're younger absolutely fly by. So why not try and use them as a way? Why not try and enjoy those times? I don't know, it's just a bit of a, I think for me that, like, I'd rather see where it goes. If it goes anywhere, it does. If it doesn't, we're not going to starve to death as a result of it. So, alright, calibrate 4-4, so that one could go. Yeah, it's just, you know, I don't want for her to see Beck and I, like, when we're a little bit older, being a bit resentful of like how our lives are, because we we did have a go at something. Like Beck has her dream job; she's always wanted to be a teacher. So that's awesome. But I didn't want to be what I do. That wasn't what. I mean, I'm very happy with what I do, and I'm very pleased to have the job that I have. But that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go in and be. I wanted to work in the games industry. In one form or another. I had hoped. My hope was that that the stuff of game would have led to something, but such is the nature of life. Some things don't work out the way they are. You've got to go somewhere else to have a look and see what's what. But I'm going to buy some. What's that? It's 44, isn't it? Ammo. Oh yeah, it's upside, isn't it? Alright, buy a bunch of 44. Just out of nowhere, it's mad, isn't it? Like the way some things transpire, you just think, okay, fair enough. I still see those bloody gaming arenas in game, and there's still the shit. It shouldn't bother me. It's literally been 5.5 years now, and it's like we did. I mean, I got shafted. Is what happened to me. Let's pick clean. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was a whole weird situation, that place, wasn't it? But we are where we are. We are where we are, and that's that. Does that take us through without me 13? Okay. Right, where's Duchess? Town Airport. Should that? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think thank you. But yeah, it's things pass, time pass, opportunities pass, but exactly, that's the thing, and that's the way I look at. I mean, not the way I look at my job. I think there's opportunities there that I want to develop on things, but it affords me the opportunity to give this a go and not worry about it too much. So, but yeah. Alright, so that's that done. Dope. Nice, what do we get from that? Ooh, a ball. Now then, that looks interesting. Here goes the bow and arrow. There is a weapons desk nearby. Yes. I'm really interested to see what bow and arrows are like. The old of the rares. But a couple of them actually. I think more than anything else just shows that the population of players is quite low. And this is new stuff. Yeah, get some Hawkeye going. Just single line it. Actually, no, let's do it. That'd be great. Alright then. Some legendary scripts. Ooh. So that's a currency. The scripts are the currency where you can buy legendary weapons. And you can, there's a place where you can trade them in as well, which is pretty cool. Right, so. Alright. Well, look at that. Just need some aluminium, some screws. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to find some stuff to get it. Oh, that duct tape, damn it. I think we'll make our way to Morgantown. So let's have a look at the map. So there's Morgantown all the way up there. Take this road. Hit right at the intersection, and then follow the train tracks. Alright. See if we can't find some enemies to try to weapon with as well. Since our first legendary, give the old pew pew. One of the dealers with the extra bullet, whether that comes out of. Weird. Whether it comes out with the actual ammo, or whether it's just like it just is there. What have you got? Nothing good by the looks of it. No. Oh well, lamb. Let's go. Oh man, we've been streaming nearly 2 hours, jeez. Okay, cool. Ah, there's not the enemies at Slocums. There we are. Oof. Oof. Nice. Nice. So I'm thinking, find our way to Morgantown. See what's what there. How far away are we? Bloody hell. I always forget that, like, that's the major thing with Fallout games over like other open world ones. There's just no vehicles. Like the traversing the world just seems to take much longer. I mean, it's a really good gameplay mechanic, as what it does is it means that you can get distracted quite easily, and like as you're going across the roads and finding things, it's like, ooh, I was going there, but I mean, I still remember when Skyrim came out, and it was like, I just need to go to Whiterun, and I ended up spending like 15 hours just trying to get Whiterun because of all the stuff that was there. I know it would be interesting for like something like a bike, like just manufacture a bike just to get around. But I suppose that's the idea with the power armor, isn't it? That you can mod it so you can do like super jumps. It's called rocket pack and jetpack and things. So yeah, just like a really broken down, crappy pedal bike. Yeah. That way is now the intersection. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and then find the railway tracks, and we can follow the railway tracks over at Morgantown. And we can go from there. Alright. How about got Fallout first on this as well, so I've got the private servers unlocked. So I'm gonna open it up to some chuck it in a title private server. Hopefully draw some more people in and play some games. Because it's a decent single player experience, but I've been watching Goth play and it's just like it seems like an absolute blast with more than one player. I mean, to be fair, when I think we did, you, myself, and with Sammy, we played a little bit, didn't we? And it wasn't bad. It's just because the world the way it was at the time. It was like, this is a little bit. I wonder if Sammy fancies it. She's still got it anyway. Oh. Damn feral ghouls. Don't touch me. Ah! I said don't touch me. In the face. Ah! There we go. Probably. Not getting any, there's no frame drops or anything to send. Well, there has been some frame drops, but not recently. Definitely not that should be making a crash. That is faux show. Ooh, I need to repair this good. Okay. That ain't it. I don't think it's trash page. If it can handle dual screen and stuff. Oh, picture that is. Alright. Graft. Ah, the joys. Like, hello, child. What have you got for me today? Oh. Oh. Yeah. What's these? Ah, it's just nothing important, is it? Oh. Let's see if we can't find us a weapons desk. Ooh, that looks like a weapons desk. Hey. Ah. Ah. Ooh, die. Oh, it's you. Okay. Oh. These Scorch, man, I done nothing to them. Yeah, Isla's like that. I mean, everything's just like, give it here. I want to chew on it. Give it to me, father. I want to chew on this thing that you've given me. Or that I've taken from you. As is normally the case. Children, man. Actually, yeah. I had not considered that. You can actually get properly stuck into stuff. Armor bench. I need a weapons bench. I can repair this gun. Excuse me, Scorch. Do you have a weapons bench I can use, please? I would really appreciate it. Are you thirsty? Where is my purified water? There we are. I should heal us up. It's right away. Drink up some fancy lad snacks. They hate you more than they hate me. Oh, shotgun shells is a take. Some Molotovs, fantastic. Ugh. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shots. All I hear is gunshots. No! Oh, you're gonna learn there. Where you at, Scorched? Oh, right in the dick. Okay, now we definitely need to find the, who's shooting at me? Who that? Oof. Where's the next victim? Oh, no, I'm cucumbered. Weird. Weapons. Will do. We can put on. This one. Just go for it. 256 rounds for it. Jesus. Are you up there, are you? Okay. Okay. You're up there trying to hide from me. Hello there. Okay, that deals with that. Now we just need to find a weapons bench. I also need to know what's up here. Because, you know, I need to know. I gats to know. I gats to know. Okay, so there isn't a weapons desk up here. Or a desk of any sort. Reap. I'll take that though. You given anything? No? Okay. That one left arm. F45. Coke 40. Oh, hang on. Both of these things, yeah. Coke 45, 2 zigzags. Baby, that's all we need. Find a desk of any sort, then just scrap this stuff down. Some back that way, wasn't it? So this is again, it's like typical Fallout. Is I was not here for this at all. I was here to come and do like to get ourselves to Morgantown, and that was it. And what's that? Okay. Strengthened raider armor limbs. So broken. I'm so unhappy about that. Get rid. Get rid. And get rid. So what is it I'm so encumbered by? Because it must be a weapon. Pipe or pistol, that's what it is. There we are. Actually, that can go as well. Okay, craft. Do you know what is so much better now, Adam? Like, honestly, it is. Apparently, you can pick up like a copy on Steam for like 15 quid. Not Steam, Amazon, on Amazon. Steam code on Amazon. thought I'd learned that. Shit, I don't know. Whatever. Actually, oh, it's part of the... Right, okay. It really is a much better game now. Just everything about it, like the world just seems loads better. And it is a shame, like, particularly Windows 10 and Xbox. Alright, so where we at? Carry on that way. Like I said, I mean, I mentioned this before on another stream, but the I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem once the Xbox Series X comes out. Okay, it looks like it's going to be like a upper mid-tier gaming PC that's just got the Xbox gaming OS on it, which would be awesome because I'd like to have, still like to have the console, whack that in the PC to stream with, but be able to use mouse and keyboard for games. Because like Destiny 2 on PC is just so, oh my god, it's so good, so good. It's just nobody plays on it. I don't know, I'm on the fence. Like, everyone goes on about the exclusives on PlayStation, but realistically, the only one that ever interested, well, like from the PS4 era, the only thing that interested me was God of War. The rest of them I take or leave. Like Spider-Man looked like a good game, but you know, I feel a little bit put off by it because Insomniac got themselves bought out by Sony, and they made Sunset Overdrive for Xbox, and it was like, we needed more Sunset Overdrive. Yeah, I mean, what I will say is that The Last of Us is probably the reason why I would get. They'll obviously they'll do a remaster for PS5 because that's just the way things are. But I do remember playing the Last of Us, the remastered version of The Last of Us on PS4 and thinking, I think at the time I said it was like, I was wrangling over whether it was the best game I'd ever played. I went back and played it again like 6 months after, and I was like, okay, it's an excellent game, but I got a little bit carried away with the storytelling, and like, you know, the emotion of the game made me think it was better than what it was, and it's not. Mechanically speaking, it's not a great game. It's a slightly better, well, I think Uncharted is actually better in terms of its mechanics. But I'm interested to see what The Last of Us 2 is going to be like. And I don't know, I just felt after I played it again, the one thing I realised is you get to the ending, and you are actually shafted a bit by the ending. Like, it's just like, yeah, here's an ending, and it isn't a good ending overall. Like, yeah, which is a shame because again, it's definitely for me. I mean, bloody hell, I played so many games now, but yeah, it's like, for me, it's a top 3 of all time for me. So it'll be interesting to see where they take the game after that, like what the story's going to be about and how they're going to reconcile like some of the bits of the world, some of the things that, like, particularly some of the things that Joel did. Basically, the whole of the final sequence where he gets Ellie back. Like, surely there has to be consequences for that in the second game that Ellie has to deal with. Otherwise, you know, it's like there's no. I don't know. Like, I've always found that in games like that, someone does something and it causes problems. Like Mass Effect was really good for it. Is you did things in Mass Effect 1 that impacted Mass Effect 2 and 3. I don't know. I just think there's a lot to live up to there, and there's a lot of loose ends from The Last of Us to tie up in order for that story to be really, like fly and flourish of its own accord. So, but it'd be interesting to see. Wow, man, it's 11 already. Ah. Oh. Right, well, we are at Morgantown now. Okay. Do you know what? I'd have to clear this area out as well. God damn it. Yeah, have a Molotov. You got burn today. I got you. There we are, excellent. A little bit later to screaming death now. Power armor base, cool. Weapons. Oh, hell yes. Hell yeah. Can we be on with this, please? There we go. Great marksman's hunting rifle. Repair. Good. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what I think we'll do? I'm actually much more tired than I anticipated that was going to be at this point, so I think we're going to call that there. Quit main menu. Head back to just chat for now. As weird as bloody CPU usage, I don't understand. Do you know what, actually? Did I turn off? Oh, that explains it. There's some things on there that shouldn't be on. Whatever. Well, let's call it there for now. The good old baby scratches. Practically ripped my lip open. Yeah, another decent one there. The Fallout's great. Not much more to be said than that about it, to be honest. What I'm going to do is the streams now. I'm just going to put them in as sort of like a Let's Play series. I commentate over the things that we're doing in the game anyway, so it just makes a bit of sense. So I'm going to work on some thumbnails for the series and just put them on YouTube as well. Yeah, follow me on Twitter. I'll have the YouTube links over there. Can't see about the changing the channel name back over to BC, because I'll probably just make it a new account, one or the other. But that's the idea. Get the thumbnails done for parts 1 and parts 2. Parts 1, parts 2, parts 1 and 2. And then, yeah, getting those uploaded there and having them there available for people after the fact. I mean, I know Mixer have VODs as standard, but, you know, it's all good. Yeah, that actually would make what I sent to a page, yeah, the chat's there too. We'll see what you can do with the VODs as well, because I just download the VODs directly from Mixer, so I'll have a little look out and see what the deal is. But yeah, anyway, thank you for coming by. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. It's all appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you're watching on the VOD. Thanks for making it to the end. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/itsreallyamph. Let's see if we get this relatively right. Yes, just there. It's there. Anyway, peace and love, guys. I'll see you soon.